Hey people, Acne Boy here, back with another video. Now, I have a wait, what's that? What's that in the title? Oh yeah, so from now on, just to clarify, all the videos that will be for school will have school on them, which makes a lot more sense because a lot of people, might get confused about like why is he doing this when normally he doesn't make these kinds of videos and it doesn't really fit to his channel. Then you get to see, oh well, there you go, it's for school. Anyway, today I'm going to ask you a question. What is courage? Now, obviously, everyone's perception of courage is going to be different. It depends on beliefs, ideologies, circumstances that have happened in their lives, their own experiences. But what we're going to do is examine some quotes because, well, quotes are kind of what give you a picture of what true courage is. And let me go analyze those real quick. Here, I'll be back in a second. The first quote we'll be looking at is by a guy named Ruth Gordon, or I guess a girl for that matter. I'm not sure. I'm not assuming genders here. Courage is like a muscle. It's strengthened by use. Basically, it means the more you're courageous, the more of a courageous person you'll be. And it makes sense. If you learn to be courageous and in a situation you choose to be courageous and muster that strength, you'll be a stronger person and you'll be a more courageous person. People could perceive it, I guess, as the whole, well, I'm gonna act like I know what I'm doing, or I'm gonna have fake confidence until I gain confidence, but really that's not what this is. So, by Napoleon says, courage isn't having the strength to go on. It is going on when you don't have strength. Now this actually makes a lot of sense. When you have courage, it's not necessarily strength, maybe as I might have misled before, but really it's about going on when there's nothing left, when you're drained, when you have no strength. You'll have the courage to go on. It's kind of what that means in a sense, I guess. Anyways, I'm back, and this quote is from Mary Ann Radmacher. Don't know where Radmacher came from. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow. Now, I don't agree with necessarily the example, but, when you think of courage, you might think of people diving in front of their friends to save them from getting shot. In reality, on most occasions, that's not how you would normally show courage. Courage is usually just having the courage to do something. When people say, you're not gonna do that because, it's too high of a risk or whatever, sometimes that is courage. Sometimes it's just foolishness doing something. Sometimes it's completely foolish and there's like a 99.9% probability that that's not going to go your way. But sometimes you have to be courageous. I'm the most religious person, but this one's a good one. Be strong and have good courage. Be not afraid. Neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee whatsoever thou goest. Now, obviously, it's a little hard to understand even for me. I mean, when's the last time you've heard someone hear thou or ghost or thee or whatever? But basically, it just means don't be afraid because God is with you. It's pretty simple, actually. You might get caught up in the old English, but really, at its core, it's God is with you. And I guess that goes for any religion, I guess, mostly. It's kind of a general quote. It comes from Joshua 1:9, and that is obviously from the Christian religion, obviously from the Christian Bible, but I guess in a way it can apply to all religions, or a lot of religions in a way. The third and final thing we're going to do is analyze some people that, in my opinion, display great courage. I'm not even taking that one out, by the way. And their actions and why they showed courage, why I chose them, really just help paint a picture of what courage itself is. Because obviously, like I said before, everyone's going to have their own perception of courage, but people should have a general idea of what courage is and what it truly means to have courage. So without any further delay, which there seems to be a lot of, distract. Yeah, let's get right into that. I don't really like talking about religion too much. Jesus did literally save people from their sins. He literally died to save us and opened the gates of heaven so that people nowadays can go to heaven, even though that's kind of limited because, as we all have seen with the videos nowadays of seeing people with certain beliefs and people who do certain things and react totally rationally to what people have done to them and what people are doing for them. Very rational people nowadays exist in this world. Humanity is obviously peaking, guys. Come on. It's clearly obvious. Come on. No? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna die in the worst generation, are we? Oh, yeah, yeah. And of course, I had to include this in, even though it might not really be the best choice. XXX, the legend himself, his death was terrible. He touched upon a lot of mental health. And to be honest with you, no rappers really do that nowadays. Not a lot of them. They just mumble in front of a mic and pretend like they're talented. They mumble really fast. Or in the case of Drake, they talk into a mic. Or in the case of me, well, I haven't recorded anything, so nothing. Great. Good job. Me, I'm so talented. But yeah, not a lot of artists really touch upon mental health, especially rappers. They're not really the type of community to do that. And with the whole age of mumble rapping and, and how bad rap has kind of become in terms of talent, this man really tried to do his best to help the community, and it really did take, a little bit of courage in some degree. And yeah. Rest in peace, man. What a legend. Law enforcement officers can be racist or sexist or insulting and plain stupid. There's no denying that our law enforcement does take great courage into saving other people's lives. The law enforcement and the police and all that, they are corrupt, I guess, in some degree, but, it's not like Batman, where Gordon goes off about how there's no more good cops in this world or in the city or whatever. It's not like that. The police force isn't corrupted with shoot and kill everything, or at least not every single one of them. The majority of them are still relatively good people, even if they're not exactly, the brightest of. Anyways, before we end the video, you didn't see anything there. Before we end the video, there are a couple things I'd like to address, and one of those is that this video is public, so, you can comment on it, even though this is a school project. I like to make as many things public as possible, so this will be a public video, unless otherwise instructed to privatize it, or to make it unlisted. Next, I'll be displaying the quality of my videos, because I've actually seen people, if you look at the, I think it's the fan page, there's like a comment about like my picture quality, and the reason why is because you didn't set it to the full quality, because a lot of times YouTube will auto to like 480p or something like that when the video's a lot better, and you're like, I like this video, but I wish the picture quality was better. And then you look up in the tab whether you change the quality of the picture, and you go, oh wait, it happens to me. But ever since I learned about that, I've always checked when things didn't look that, great. I'll obviously be listing it there. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh yeah, yeah, 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 oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.